So today I'm going to be doing a fishtail braid, and I'm going to be doing it on an American Girl doll because it's easier to practice on. And I'm using a hairbrush and ribbon, but you can also just use hair ties. Okay. So first you have to make sure that it's really brushed out so it doesn't get tangled. And then, so if you're doing two braids, obviously you split them. And so, starting on this side, and it's kind of like a regular braid, but instead of 3 parts, you separate it into 2 different sections. And then, so to start, just take a thin strand off of one side, put it over that section, and then tuck it under the other one. And then you start on that side. So take one strand, pull it over that one, and then under the other one. Make sure you pull them tight so they don't come undone. And then you just keep doing that for a while. Now this is a very time-consuming braid, so I wouldn't recommend doing it if you're in a hurry, because if you do it really fast and sloppy, then it looks really bad. And another thing is, you have to make sure your strands are like kind of thin and pretty even. Otherwise, they'll end up looking like kind of like a regular braid, which is kind of weird. And make sure you pull it really tight. Again, you can do that just by holding the strands like farther apart, like I am. Okay, so if you're trying to practice this, it's easier to do it either on like an American Girl doll or on like a friend's hair, but it works better on like lawn hair, and like if it's layered, it's really hard to do because the pieces will stick out. So like lawn, just straight hair, it's easier for this. Okay, and another problem you might come across is if your braid, it starts getting kind of like twisted differently, which sometimes it can look cool, but if that happens, it could either be because if you're like doing it on someone's hair and like walking around, then you're kind of like moving around, which is hard to do. So if you're just sitting down, it's easier to do. Or also to be like, if you're doing it at an odd angle, like I am right now, then it might get a little twisted. But it could also just be really tight. And so if you like loosen it a little bit, it could fix itself. Okay, and again, make sure your pieces are the same, otherwise it looks really like chunky and different, and it doesn't look like a fishtail braid. And make sure the strands are like relatively thin, because if it's too thin, then it's like not good, and if it's too thick, then it looks like a regular braid. And this is one of those hairstyles where if you don't know how to do a regular braid, then it doesn't really matter because it's kind of similar, kind of different, so you don't have to know how to do a regular braid to do this. Okay, so I think that's pretty good for now. So I'm just going to take a ribbon and tie it off. Okay, so you can see it a little better on this one. But hence the name, it looks like a fish tail if you do it right. Otherwise, if it's kind of thick, like there at the bottom, it looks like a regular braid. So make sure you pull it tight and the strands are the same. So yeah, thanks for watching.